us right where we belong.
Your wickedness. You have broken the ancient commandments and crafted a bond with
Bayonetta.
I don't know if the audio thing goes away after a while, or if that's just like it only does it in full screen for some reason, which seems odd. I want to see the intro though. Audio is really low. I think that just might be the intro cutscene. Let's let it play again. It might just be the video. It could be G-Sync. Here's what I'll do. God damn you, G. Why do you have to play with me like this? You work, I love you so much. I guess it's the best for like, I mean, it's actually really good for 3D action games too. But it may not even be that. Oh, you can watch the stream again? Yeah. No more spoilers for Dark Tide. Let's give Bayonetta a chance, huh? Whatever happened to Bayonetta?
In your wickedness, you have broken the ancient commandments and crafted a bond with one of the light. Our laws are clear. They demand you be eternally imprisoned. As for the impure child, she must be kept from the path of the dark arts forever.
Hold on a second. I can't tell if the audio is actually low. Like the title audio isn't low. Like I can juice it, but I think that's just quiet at the beginning. All right, whatever. We're going to really get that lore this time. I'll just turn it up.
In your wickedness, you have broken the ancient commandments and crafted a bond with one of the light. Our laws are clear. They demand you be eternally imprisoned. As for the impure child, she must be kept from the path of the dark arts forever.
Rise, my child. Rise to realize your true potential. Unleash your power and awaken the eyes of the world.
Cool. Hey, Rosho. Been a while since I've watched you. Happy to see you doing so good. Well done on Inside Games. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. Today's episode turned out really well, I think. Clicking with a new team. Brian's been super great to work with. Yeah, look at that. Sounds maxed out. I think it's just a quiet video game, which is going to be concerning later, but seems to be smooth so far. Oh yeah, I need to make sure that, I think I said it correctly. I did. Okay. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I'm high. Perfect. Rosho, you showed up at just the right time. You're going to love this game. You're going to need to pay really close attention, though. Really pay attention to the story. Yeah, subtext. Digest the subtext. Make sure you do that. Don't miss any subtext. Don't leave any of it undigested.
Long since erased from the records of time, there once existed two European clans who served as overseers of history for the powers that be. The Umbra Witches, dwellers of the darkness, and the Lumen Sages, controllers of the light. The clans paid each other great respect, and their efforts to maintain the balance between them defended the just passage of time. Yet one day, that balance was toppled.
Something talking about time. They're on a clock tower. Subtext. Matters. I forgot she had these like bell bottoms at the beginning.
The once harmonious clans fell into disagreement and stoked the flames of hatred against each other, resulting in an era of strife. The conflict between the Umbra and the Lumen threw all of Europe into a chaotic loop of battle, ambush, assassination, and casualty. It was truly a gruesome war. Despite the tremendous radiance of God shining upon them, the Lumen Sages were gradually weakened by the assault of the secret.
Valerjo, how do I get more handsome each time you see me?
Years after the battle.
I paid it forward, I guess. I was an awkward dweeb for like 20 years, so. It gets better. If you're working on it, it gets better. Ideally, your entire life should just be a series of getting to know yourself better, kind of getting in better health. I know that it's not always in people's control, but I think that's the case with me. Just get more in harmony, man. More chakras opening. There's a twin-headed head dragon over there. I guess that technically is 3 heads then. Let's listen to more 311. I think that's my ultimate takeaway for you. Listening to 311 makes you attractive.
Abilities. Humans began to condemn the remaining Umbra. They launched the witch hunts, rounding up the battle-weary witches with little resistance and subjugating those who wished to continue the struggle. Human faith in the miracles of their god pushed the witch hunts further, and soon the Umbra witches, keepers of the darkness, were extinguished from the earth. All but one.
Who's that? I wonder who that is. Man, Bayonetta's pretty caked up in this intro. It's weird because, like, for as sexual and sensual as Bayonetta as a character is, she's really not all that curvy. Which is, you know, I'm not body shaming. I think her character design is actually really cool, especially for the time period. Because that was not like the body standard that would have read as traditionally attractive. She's even kind of got Fist of the North Star shit going on because her head is kind of too tiny in comparison with her body. I mean, she's got an hourglass figure for sure, but like she's really not that busty, and her ass really isn't that big. It sure did look like it in that intro though. Damn. Anyway, she's slender. She's like athletic, which is an interesting build for a character that's like. I mean, she's built to be a dancer, and that's what she is. So it kind of makes sense. Yeah, she's pretty hairy. She was designed to be Hideki Kamiya's ideal woman to taste his preferences. And Kamiya's a cool dude, so he doesn't want cartoon proportions. Oh, okay. I feel like there's a lot more design harmony to Bayonetta than just this dude thought it was hot. But maybe Kamiya's sensibilities also include function. But just like her long, lanky limbs just work perfectly for a 3D beat 'em up and for being basically a dancer. She gets to wear cool clothes. I always liked that energy when Lightning returns. That like fashion was the stats. I was hoping that there'd be more about that to Cyberpunk. How cool would it be if your street cred got like bonuses for wearing coordinated outfits? I guess now that you have now that you have transmog, that could work, I guess. Anyway, costume change. Okay. What is there? See, like that pose, it's like kind of borderline alien. It shows how long her legs are. Oh, that's awesome. Beam firing arm cannon. The suit is everything a girl needs to overcome inhospitable alien terrain. All right. I'm not going to put those on yet, but I'm glad they're there because I will. Yeah, Bayonetta got a yaoi body. Yes. Long curves. But like sharp points as well. It's not all curves. Captain Kraken, thank you for the resub. Man, Platinum Games. What a body of work at this point. I think it was pretty clear that there was some magic in that team when they were Clover. I mean, those who know, obviously. It's just it feels like Platinum Games just as a developer should be a little more lionized. I guess they're still active, you know. They're still putting out titles. Their recent one, maybe wasn't the hottest, but
It looks like Humpty Dumpty's taking his last fall.
forgot about Joe Pesci.
You know, like Man the Destroyer gets scrambled in the end, right? You know, I still don't get why the hell you drag me out here for these things. I just drop off the merchandise. Hey, bet you can't guess what today is. Reading the good Lord's book ain't gonna do much. People been waiting for this asshole to get whacked for ages. Please. Hell, look around. There's no love lost for old Humpty Dumpty.
Oh, hey, Roser.
But you gotta
I'm watching your No More
keep
Hero
the
stuff on
open
YouTube. Right on.
We don't take care of him.
That game
They
rules.
take care of us.
Whole family caught the flu. Ooh.
And I prefer my shoes made out of rubber, not concrete.
Oh, is everyone taking it in stride, or is it getting like, are people starting to get snippy?
Good-hearted souls like us to
It can be rough when everyone's in it, like, feels bad all at the same time.
Of course, the pay's not bad either. Jesus, you really get into this shit, don't you? If it were me, I'd be praying he ends up barbecued. Or at least sunny side up. You can keep praying, but the only way this guy's meeting the Lord is if God's hungry for breakfast.
Laskin, hey, how's it going? Hola.
Speaking of hungry, we done here? My kids are baking me a birthday cake tonight. Cute little fuckers, I tell you what. Well then, adios.
Rosho, you tracking all this?
They're here? For this douchebag? Ah! I hate this damn light. I can't see a thing. Oh! But they're there, ain't they? You hearing me? You can see them, can't you?
I see them. They are instruments of God, descending upon his heavenly rays to earth.
Oh my God!
Dear Lord, grant us guidance and keep safe
You haven't a clue what's going on, I'll be honest.
eternity.
Yeah, that's actually okay. Nobody knows a damn thing about what's happening in these games. This is her magical girl transformation. Magical battle nun. Earth Sphere Affinity.
You look tired. Let me tuck you in.
Forgive me, Hitman! I didn't mean all that Humpty Dumpty shit! I swear!
Next time you want me hands on you, you better make sure I'm dead. Now move out the way.
Reese. I did play Dark Tide, and that game is choppy. Quite choppy.
If it ain't my good buddy Enzo, how about you get out of here? You die, and I'm gonna have to go back in that hole chasing after the money you
Do you naughty little angels deserve a good spanking?
Beautiful.
He just totem suplexed his own director's credit. This game might be the most similar to Barbarella of any video game. It even kind of sounds like it. I forgot how much of that song was in this game. God, I wish that were me moment.
Now, this is cheeky. Throwing me these cheap toys.
Don't worry about quality. I've got quantity. Last call. No more shots from me, Bayonetta.
As long as there's music, I'll keep on dancing.
Okay. Touch controls. Really? That's kind of fascinating. I was about got to beat up. Is this on the Switch? Sort of. It's a completely legal backup of a game that I bought. Completely legal, totally normal. Oh yeah, man, this way of showing the combo tree is so good. Yeah. Try and sue me, Nintendo. No, I bought it. That's the only way to get ROMs for a Switch emulator, is to dump them from your Switch. Yeah, sick tutorial, right? I thought there was like a 360 punch. How do you do that? What? You played this before? Yeah, a long time ago. I played it when it came out, and then I started to, but never finished it. So I remember really liking it, especially, man, at the time. This is another thing that's made me nostalgic for particular games from like the 2010s era. Is just the creepy doodliness that infused all of gaming. Kind of sucked. It was kind of everywhere in Western games, but Eastern games, like, I think tried to pick up that sexuality, but did it in a more gender neutral way. And I think Bayonetta is an example of that. I mean, it's a very sexual game, but it's not exactly for the titillation of like teenage dudes. It's classier. It's like almost burlesque territory instead of just striptease. And also, I just think Bayonetta as a character is really cool. I think her design's really neat. I like her like expressiveness in cutscenes. She's basically like, in all the ways Dante is just so aggressively and adorably doodly, like big time himbo shit. Bayonetta's not like dude or Lady Dante. Not necessarily saying that, but similar levels of absurdity and charm through absurdity. Yeah, Dante's a dork, but in a good way.
Quit messing around.
Right. Oh geez, yeah. It does the Devil May Cry thing of like spelling out every item as you pick it up. I'm tripping when you say my name. Sorry, Dante. Not that Dante. Yeah, Elvira Camp. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Because Elvira's charm was like, she was just a charming character and kind of ditzy and just like always with the double entendres. The innocent giggle double entendre. But it's like, come on, Elvira, you're smarter than that. We both know. Like, this is just, we're just doing this for fun. Like, yeah, similar energy to that. A very rare spiritual metal containing the essence of an angel's life force, used in business transactions within Inferno. Getting what dodge is. The stun is a little pentagram. Taking a lot of hits. Oh, new character intro. Fire away mid combo by holding. Oh, I see. Okay. Forgot about that. I don't recall there being just tons and tons and tons of use for this. It's still cool, I guess. Rotate L and press X or A to fire all around. Oh, maybe that's why I couldn't do this particular move. And this must do the feat. Yeah. Okay. I forgot about gun twirl mode. So sick. Oh man. That's the thing about Platinum games. They think about a rad action maneuver, and then they think about how to make it a workable mechanic. Not just like you can hit the buttons to do it, but how do we make that actually matter in the game design? I was thinking about that with Metal Gear Rising, how they make it so you can slide under or flip over enemies and chop them up and like do stuff in slow-mo. And they figured out how to make the camera track properly and how to give you the right amount of control to make it a mechanic versus making it a cutscene or an execution move or something like that. Yeah, super, super sick. I love the design philosophy because it really does invent those moments where you're like, oh shit, I get to do that. That's like I feel like that's a lot of Bayonetta's baked in absurdity. And then just the outrageous set pieces. It's such a cool, like, it's like, Uncharted, but even it's got that Japanese absurdity. Aye. I gotta figure out how to do the climax attacks. Maybe they haven't let me do it yet.
I'm not dead yet! You can't take me like this! It's against regulations, I tell you!
I'm supposed to care. God, that pose. So ridiculous. Yeah, the cheap cutscenes, motion comic cutscenes. Wait, there's got to be a secret here. Maybe not. Yes, Captain. This is running on Yuzu. Finally got the damn thing working.
Who did that? I just bought the damn thing!
Haven't you figured it out yet? There's no quarter for you in this world.
Figuring it out. Figuring it out.
Rodan should be paying me for even touching these toys.
You have any idea how much this is gonna cost to fix? How the fuck
Oh, okay.
get wrapped up in this shit?
Yes, Pop-Tart. I finally saw the DMs. I just didn't reply. But yeah, no problem. I will autograph this plunger.
Nicely. Now, about this little thing you've been looking into for me, Enzo. Let's have a quick chat.
Apparently Lady Gaga really loves Bayonetta. That makes total sense to me.
I was going home. I just got help.
It's fashion, it's ferocity, it's music, it's sex, but it's owned and powerful sexuality.
You keep belly aching like that, and you're liable to wake Eggman from the dead. And I don't think either of you would like that. Catch you later, Bayonetta. Something tells me you're gonna need a rush on our special project before this shit hits the fan.
Wait, Rodan. What about
Matt Bragg's leaving Rooster Teeth.
Such a popular.
Hopefully voluntarily.
I bet he hated him down there as much as
Best of luck.
he was up here.
A lot of people have gone on from Rooster Teeth to have very productive and awesome careers.
Pick him out.
Nothing to
I
fly.
don't know, he seemed like a pretty cool guy.
You heard the man. Finish up in 5 minutes, or you're walking home to your.
Oh, his position is being dissolved. Ah,
Don't you leave me here!
well, that's a bummer then.
Oh, what a day! I'm screwed! Ah! It's gonna take every cent I earned on this charade to pay for the damage. I tell you what, if I could see them bastards that did this to my car, forget about it.
What is that song?
Enzo,
He actually said forget about it.
pay attention.
How can you be so calm?
Forget about it.
And all this too. Of all the low-life scum in too deep in this town, I've never seen one get wrapped up in a fight with God's messengers. Ah!
Oh, he's still on his part-time contract. Okay, so it's
When
downsizing.
you end up in
When you convert employees into contract,
going to be
yeah,
I
you're trying to cut payroll costs.
like the little out.
Well, I shouldn't. I don't know that. I shouldn't comment, but
20 years ago,
in the past 4 companies I've worked at that have started doing that, that's what it is.
all you can remember is that you're a witch. But now you're stuck because you gotta
But that sucks.
our halo-wearing friends
Hopefully that's like, for me,
down to hell.
that was like was an opportunity, really.
But
It gave me,
slap around the divine for a living, it's really getting
oh, this track is called Enzo and Drive.
Did a
Oh.
biographer. You wouldn't be my first choice. I see to the funeral. You get me the information.
Is it from Outrun? Magical Sound Shower? I know that Sega originally published this game.
now.
So it had like a lot of Sega refs at the beginning. Welcome to the Fantasy Zone or whatever.
Let me get a drink at Rodon's before you start.
So if it had Outrun music, that would make a lot of sense to me.
What I got is good. It's gonna get you close to finding the other stone in the pair and figuring out some of that lost past of yours.
You know, the Eggman reference. Yeah. Past. Yes, Bruce is going to be a dad. He and Autumn are expecting.
After jewels instead of cash, just like a girl. Jesus, can't you take a joke?
Enzo, someone's given you a present. Too bad. I can't stand bugs.
It took me a while to accept that these cutscenes are just like all style.
Huh? What the fuck?
Sure. All style, that's the Platinum Games motto. Yeah, I guess. I mean, they had something to say with Metal Gear Rising. Or the game had a message, I guess. Is maybe a little more accurate.
You? What's the matter, Bayonetta? All that sleeping made you soft.
Okay, now they're giving me my torture gauge tutorial. Oh, tears of blood. Which? Wait, what? Oh, got it. I understand now. Took me a second. Cool. Yeah, how can... This is basically like the Lady Gaga experience as a game. I could see this being a Lady Gaga concept album. Awesome. Okay. It's kind of coming back to me now. Oh, in 2020, Lady Gaga released a music video called Rain on Me with several references to Bayonetta. I didn't know that. Neat. Oh, I don't understand when other women have issues with games like this with female characters being sexy and powerful. Like, isn't that what you want? This is giving women power, dominance, empowerment. Not bringing them down. All I can think is that the negativity is because they're jealous. Potentially. I honestly don't remember. I don't remember any women having any issues with Bayonetta. I do remember it kind of being in context of like games media was starting to have more. Like it was. I hate to put it this way. It was just starting to be fashionable to care about social issues in games media when this game came out. So I do remember there were a couple of like op-eds from people looking to score some social points. They kind of unfairly lumped Bayonetta in with a bunch of kind of sexually pandery games because it was a very sexual game. But a lot of games media types had no idea how to talk about sex, especially representations of sex. They were just not media trained. I wasn't either. I'm not like pointing fingers here. But
sure know how to get attention.
There was definitely some foundational culture that wasn't really there.
You don't say.
When games media tried to start talking about games like they were art.
Tell the worlds apart.
So, yeah.
Human world. Inferno. Paradiso. Who can tell the difference?
Oh, the game journalist lady that started a whole feminist angle? Leigh Alexander, maybe?
Fight long enough in there and you'll really lose sight.
I don't recall her taking issue with Bayonetta, but perhaps. Also, I don't know if that's who you're talking about.
Even if some of them like messing around with the humans, we've all got.
Oh, Sarkeesian? Oh, okay.
but people
Yeah, I mean, she just was just like a generic.
is gonna look like Mother Goose. Heaven
Okay.
are gonna go straight for you.
She did put out a bunch of generic moral panic stuff that was kind of like not actually well thought of. I think her Tropes versus Women series is actually really good. There's a couple of takes in there that I powerfully disagree with, but I think it's like well researched for the most part.
And it makes the timing too perfect.
I did not know that
Weeks of a setup,
she was like thwacking the drum about this.
lost memories, calling you out.
I can't remember. There was something.
For you.
She was like, she went off on violence.
This is special.
She called out violence in something. I think it might have been Doom. She was like, "Oh, this violence is bad," and I was like, "Are
An alloy the Devlins.
you just a church lady? Is that where this has gone?
Don't break these, cause they're
Like this is going right to no fun allowed territory." So yeah, I still think it was more good than bad. But after a while, I was just like, "Oh, okay, all right, I see what's going on here."
Calling me out? I don't go in for strange offers. Then again, I'm getting a little tired of these weaklings they keep throwing at me.
Cordial.
Maybe I should aim for something a bit more high class.
I just think hating on Bayonetta is weird. She's a literal power fantasy of a woman.
Tonight, baby.
I agree. I don't think anyone does.
Says, but I'm pretty sure you got somewhere better to be.
I think any like one-dimensional
On the
hand wringing that popped out
around.
was ephemeral.
Enzo, her drinks are going on your tab, buddy.
Mostly my resentment is that the character in the franchise is not more generically revered. But Bayonetta 3 is coming out soon. There's probably going to be a nice wave of people who look into the franchise and discover the character. Oh yes, Bayonetta is a witch. Therefore, innately evil. You need to have a Bayonetta Doomslayer team up. Forgot about this minigame. Okay. A high score. Each bullet in your possession you may fire 3 times. Hitting multiple angel targets or aiming and hitting vital points on the targets will earn you bonus points. Set the high score on this machine, you'll be handsomely rewarded. Developed and distributed by your naughty friends at Platinum Games. Last time I checked in, you were playing Doom and Serious Sam with your pals. Still enjoying whatever you do. Ah, right on. I'm gonna be playing through Doom pretty soon again. Those are my Halloween plans. Let's have a Doomathon, Doom Eternal, and all DLC. Boy, this aiming is funky. Makes the fucking Pac-Man sound. Not to toot my horn, but I got pretty good at this minigame. I believe it. I believe you were very good at this minigame. I believe you are very good at this game. I have some catching up to do, but that's okay. Just the beginning. You have a favorite comedian? Probably Steve Martin. Awesome. Man, I'm so chuffed with how this is running so far. I've dumped a bunch more Switch stuff. Can't wait. I can't wait to like play Tokyo Mirage Sessions this way. Anyway, I just got a coffee. I got a Vietnamese coffee, so we're gonna game hard today. Okay. I actually took a break. I got my order. It had some nem rolls, nem nuong, I think, which is basically like it's like a pork meatloaf, sliced into strips, wrapped up in a rice paper, and then you make a spring roll out of it. Delicious. Super delicious. Very pleasing combination of textures. But I just ate 3 of them like a goblin because I didn't realize how hungry I was.
So, I asked around, and some whale in Europe is trying to fence a huge rock on the black market. He calls it...
Oh, you guys are having pizza? Nice.
It's part of
Official food of Friday.
the eyes of the world. Fits the bill of...
Texture's half the battle. Yeah, there's like a rolled up fried rice paper in the middle.
The stone passes around the halls
So you get like a crunch roll, and next to like pickled carrot, next to like kind of mushy but firm like protein patty, and then wrapped in a really gummy chewy rice paper. It's just like some bean sprouts for some more crunch.
But not before everyone figures out where the guy is.
And then the flavors you get like
You're gonna enjoy doing this.
you get the oils and the carbs from like the fried rice paper.
Of course,
You get that like
don't forget your
vinegary tang
stuck his neck
from the
on
pickled
it.
carrot.
Slide me
You get the savory fat
out of the rich guy's
from the
my troubles, right?
from the like pork loaf.
Anyways, you
Yeah.
better get going before the trail gets cold. Off to the middle of nowhere. Paradise of Europe.
And then just sort of the pleasing chew of the rice paper. How was Darktide? It was really fun and gorgeous. Like breathtakingly beautiful. But boy, did you pay for it in frame rate. I'm really excited because like that game is going to be special for the computers that can run it. And also maybe once Fat Shark smooths out the programming edges, I guess. Even in some of the trailers, it looked a bit choppy. Yeah. God damn, more title cards. And that's it. Momentum already gone.
The time has come to awaken the eyes of the world. Ere long, my dear child, such a beautiful young lady you've become.
Okay, she's got wide hips.
No harm comes to
Got hips for days. That's like the big curve, I guess. And shapely legs. Oh yeah, someone asked earlier why you're running an emulated version. I guess you wanted to check your dumped ROMs to see if they worked. No, the entire reason that I set up the emulator was to play this on PC.
So,
Mostly Bayonetta 2 because 1 is on PC.
supposed to be paradise?
But the fantasy was planted in my head. Oops. Oh, that was the wrong button. Hold on. What's that prompt? Oh, there we go. And the Vigrid. Security forces. Sure. Our security guards in the middle of nowhere. They have some awfully impressive weapons. Board aimed at tourists. Points out the locations of the remaining ancient ruins in Vigrid. Alright, good. Definitely gonna have to scour every level for every possible interactable. It'd be a part of the religious doctrine, but everyone is wearing holy vestments. Sure, sure. As long as I am Purgatorio, I won't be able to intervene in their affairs. That also means I should be able to get around this place without their interference either. Out of my way, holy man. Hold on. Oh, okay. You can do. Somebody else mentioned no Kermit. So there's like you can you patch the package file to be Kermit? Is that how that works? Man, what an ordeal. Freaking trying to get this thing working. Didn't help that like Nintendo actually pushed a firmware update in the middle of me setting it up, which led to just a series of very bizarre errors. Also, there's like a tool. There's like a dump combiner tool that just straight up doesn't work. Or at least it didn't for me. And that was like a whole other thing. Sphere embedded in the walls emitting a wondrous light and resonant sound. Getting closer to it makes it glow brighter as if it has some sort of ability to respond to a witch's power built in. Are these the walls you have to beat up? Yes, they are. I need a key. There one down here? Mandragora root, cured via crystallization. Mandragora root is a concocting compound used by witches. It is useless by itself. Oh, right. You have to mix up your own stuff. Oh, okay. If you've unpacked ROM, you could probably replace them. Ah. I have not unpacked a ROM. I've only stitched ROMs together. I'm amazed at how little I remember of this game. I remember the beat 'em ups. I remember some of the. Oops. I remember the cutscenes being nonsensical. I remembered some of the combo system. Voyage towards the truth. Details. I've been a journalist now for over 20 years, always aiming for the guiding light of truth, always pushing forward. I believed that communicating the truth is the core tenet of all journalism, chasing it until my legs turn to rubber and the truth is buried or burned into my retinas. Oh, it's a book, but you scroll the text. All right. But my journalistic career has hit an incredible wall, and I must confess that I've been crushed under the weight of the path I have traveled. It all began upon seeing beyond the stone-chiseled history of the old European city of Vigrid, and past the deep scars time had left behind. The passing of history has always been overseen by a select few, and they have left memories of a time stained with blood. This fact is integral in understanding the big picture, but it also causes one to hesitate before becoming involved in such a dark history. Treading down this path I believe so firmly in means I cannot afford to lose faith. Treading down this path I believe so firmly in means I cannot afford to lose faith in my convictions. It may also mean that my life is put into jeopardy. However, I hold deep within my heart the hope that even after my soul has left this body, as long as these notes, my proof of my being, are passed to the right man, future ages will also come to know the truth. They say that some things come at the cost of your life. But to me, truth is my life. In this age filled with lies and deception, I will forever pray that truth will shine its light on the path of righteousness. Antonio Redgrave. Okay. Good. That's good to know that about Antonio Redgrave. I imagine it's very possible that will be very important very soon. With an attack button, you can offset the current combo and continue it after the dodge. I think X. Press and hold A. Wait. Dodge with Z, then press A. While holding X. I'll have to play with that. So it's like you interrupt the start of the dodge, you do an attack, and then the dodge auto fires after that. You get to like buffer it basically. Oh, that's what those are. Oh yeah. Oh, there's enemy lore. Oh, the affinity. Servants of heaven that populate the lowest of the angelic hierarchy, a third sphere rung when simply as angels. Humans with deep faith often feel these angels closest to their hearts. Descending from the heavens upon their pure white wings, it is believed that the glimmering halo atop an affinity's head lights the path for those who have lost their way. The religious articles they equip are all tools used to further their conviction to protect the righteous, and can become powerful weapons used to strike down those with sullied hearts. I guess. It feels like kind of generic descriptions. They can attack. Also, defend? Daz Smiley, thanks for the sub. Wicked weave techniques use your hair as a conduit to summon forth demonic entities. Connect these techniques for a punch or a kick, or to a punch or a kick for a devastating finish. These just seem like, it's like the end of some combos end with this attack, right? Feels like that's what it is. I don't know if there's something else to it. And that audio feedback of an attack coming in is really clear. That swing. That's pretty much what it is. Okay. Lumen Sage and Umbra Witch. When their powers meet in a test of strength, the lightning released will be your test. What could it mean? If you wish to walk upon water, prove your mettle by dodging the lightning in a single hair's breadth. Alright. Okay. What are we gonna... Oh, okay. Got it. An art that exhibits the true power of the Umbra Witches. Experience a hypersensitive state. Oh, I see. Okay. Cool. Got an extra life. A laurel-shaped gem that contains vital essence in crystallized form. Revives one's vitality instantly when obtained. Oh no, it's just an insta-heal. I guess I gotta remember. You don't get like your health back just willy-nilly. Humans are unaware of the ruins that lie here. I don't know where I am now, though. So, to the humans, this is just a hallway that goes to a room with some benches in it. Why did anyone build this? Like a 20-foot hallway that just goes to a little dais with some benches. Baked gecko. Is that what that looks like? Cured within a crystallized block. Baked gecko is a concocting compound used by witches. Ah. It's crystals. Everything's crystals. Don't underestimate holding your attacks. Your starting guns are no joke and you can focus more on dodging. That's that's actually a solid tip. I was actually questioning the point of held attacks in the tutorial, but even after experimenting with them a little bit, it makes sense. It's interesting because I can see this game is already like really trying to help you. So like
this sounds teeming.
The Witch Time tutorial, where it gives you a countdown, it gives you a visual feedback.
Nervous.
It's trying so hard to make sure that you know how to stylishly dodge.
Some places in this world.
And then also just holding buttons to do damage.
The rat hole
or even just touching the screen. Cool stuff.
Both. But the Vigridians, it got a special.
Vigridians. Vigrid. All right.
Closer to Paradiso
got it.
Than anyone should ever.
Booska. Thank you for the sub.
Just plain creeps me out.
Where does this fit into the near timeline? A little too sepia, but yeah. Stylistically, it's kind of there. It's not existential enough. It's too joyous.
Since it seems you're spoiling for a fight, if you come across any of these, bring them to me, and I'll hook you up.
Another one looking to line his pockets. I'm beginning to see why Enzo is so fond of you.
Real cute. But let's get one thing straight. Your fights are yours alone. I'm only here to watch my handiwork in action. So don't get any bright ideas about coming to me for help.
No. You get one thing straight. I'm not the slightest bit interested in the fact that you made these guns. If you get in my way, I will... How do the Americans put it? Oh, yes. Bust a cap in your ass.
Right on, baby.
That does not age well. I knew something unfortunate was coming up. We do say that a lot, Booska. It's true. Even now, it's true. I think I've said it at least 4 times today, but even still, I'm, sensitive about it. Okay, I might just be oversensitive to it. I'll accept that. I think this is where you buy stuff? I don't need that. Who cares? I need to make a hypercut of people like ironically saying bust a cap in yo ass across all media. Okay, I remember this area. It was like the first encounter that I remember. Oh good, another book. Hit me with that lore, baby. Within Vigrid City, there are a great many structures built long ago by 2 clans, the Umber Witches and Lumen Sages. Amongst them all have sun and moon duality, evidence of a peculiar outlook towards the universe. The witches representing the moon, and the sages representing the sun, burned into the fabric of the city in various ways. One of these structures, a pair of statues crafted from a high-quality crystal known as Beltestin Crystallos, featured both a witch and a sage. The statues appeared to hold some sort of special significance. According to ancient records, they were created to aid in the training of the art of overseeing time, a skill only the 2 clans were capable of practicing that also served as the key to locking something away from public view should the clans feel the need for secrecy. However, the exact details of this art are unknown. Now the city, scarred by the tragic witch hunts of the past, has seen many of the statues depicting witches destroyed or heavily defaced. Even these beautiful crystal statues were unable to escape the calamitous fighting. Aha! Interesting, you can't button mash to get out of the menu. This looks really pretty. I remember Bayonetta looking more like soupy, more matrixy, more like green and brown, which was unfortunate for a game that seemed like it had a lot of vibrancy and character. This is a little more blue or neutral toned. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe I just had Matrix eyes back then. Bayo 1 did have that P filter? I thought so. This definitely like doesn't match my memory in terms of color tone. I remember Bayo being like Assault Horizon. Yeah. Killzone. Or no, wait. What is it? Resistance. There we go. Huh. You're in Dark Tide and it's running perfectly smooth. 144 FPS, huh? How about that? Yeah, there may just be something funky about my setup. It could be heat. I was getting problems like that with Cyberpunk. I guess I felt like if I got Cyberpunk working okay, then my ventilation must be okay, but maybe not. Maybe I gotta start looking at underclocking or something. Yeah, speed holes. I've thought about speed holes. Ah. Prompt. I need a PC. What is underclocking? It's actually reducing the voltage or the clock speed of your video card or your processor to make it not as hot so that it runs more reliably. The issue is uneven performance, really. It's parts that can do something for a limited amount of time, but then they start getting hot and throttling, and I keep forgetting to button mash. Is that a horn? That's a horn. Honk. Okay. I'm getting to the point now where, yeah, I'm getting to the point now where my PC has a lot of funky stuff installed. So it's also entirely likely that there's just some funny thing I got going on that that engine is just not cool with. I accept this. Ah, can you air dodge? You cannot. Damn, that was sick. Now that's gaming. And you can pick this thing up. Oh, it gets tiny. That's convenient. Trois marches militares. Militares? Close enough. Ad just ended in time for Now That's Gaming. Oh no! The ad dumped off right there. Damn, you missed some pretty good gaming. Sorry to say. Don't worry, there will be more. It's only going to get more gaming from here. That's the promise. That's the Vietnamese coffee promise. The ticket's been punched. Now it's time to take the ride. The Friday gaming ride. Never seen an ad on Twitch. You should share your secrets. I got Twitch Turbo the second that they offered it, so I haven't either. Pure Platinum. I had to carry in a buff for it. Hey, what's up, Ferret King? Is Vietnamese coffee good? Oh yes. It's extremely strong. It's typically sweetened with condensed milk, which I really like in terms of like a little bit goes a long way and it adds a lot of mouthfeel. Makes you pee out your butt. It can do that. It can do that if you want. It's pretty magical. It's some jet fuel, basically. I have the means to make it myself, but this is kind of like a treat myself sort of thing. Is condensed milk sweet? Oh yes. It's dessert level sweet.
What are you doing? Let's go.
It's very thick too. What the? Jumped. What? How did we get here? Damn, that's rough. Oh, this is memory? Okay. Oof. Oh, right. I forgot about the fire. There's some kind of dingle inside the mouth there. Kind of calling attention to it. Yeah, random flashback. An encounter in this level is just Bayonetta was going down the sidewalk and she remembered something. Oh, it flew away. Does it come back? Okay. Gotta be careful. No! If I just wait. Look at this pose. Damn it. Alright. Grab it. Alright. You just grab him. My bird now. Hey, Severin. Yeah, it's been too long since I played Bayonetta 1. And I never finished Bayonetta 2, so it's time. Guess what? It's time. Witch's Brew. I've discovered the existence of something called alchemy. It's the deconstruction, combination, and reconstruction of everything. Metal, flesh, even spirit. If one understands the logic of the age, alchemy is a prime example of the era in which it was developed. Although lesser known is the fact that alchemy is an offshoot of the witch's secret art of concoction. Concoction was only practiced by the Umbra Witch clan, and the materials, amounts, and methods used were never shared outside of the clan's inner circle. However, in the chaos of the witch hunts, some details were said to have slipped out, including the knowledge of the primary mixing compounds, baked gecko, unicorn horn, and mandragora root. Ooh, Rannick. Thanks for gifting 5 subs. Ooh, thank you, Rannick. Friday time. Those are some Friday energy radiating through me. Actually, today was like super overcast and like pretty chilly, so I'm just like, I needed a day like this. It's nourishing me. Also hidden was their role in controlling defense, offense, and vitality. It has been discovered that correctly combining these items may result in the creation of various useful compounds. These materials are obviously no longer in existence, and even if they still existed outside of being a member of the Witch Clan, one would have to take out a contract with a dweller of the Netherworld to obtain these rare items. In case of emergency, the witches placed these materials within Purgatorio, a realm caught in between the trinity of realities in which the items are said to still remain. In creating a concoction, the correct procedures, amounts, and combinations are absolutely essential, and the art is not for the inexperienced. Don't you meet this guy? Like fedora wearing dweeb? At some point? Pretty sure. Always gotta hit that pose. You must be thinking of Luca.
Well,
He wears a dorky hat in 2.
Kim's Gold LP. Got your hands on something awfully rare.
I might be?
That thing is the perfect bait to coax out some of hell's uglies. One note hits their ears, and a damn who's who of Inferno comes pouring out of the inner circles. Then I can use them to breathe life into what I make best. Weapons of mass destruction. Tell you what, you give me that record, and I'll order up something so fiendish, angels will cry at the sight of it. I'll just have to pop down to the tropics for a bit. So take a load off.
Doesn't he like come back with a Hawaiian shirt or like a tropical drink and a lei or something like that?
All done.
Maybe not.
He's a little rude, but he makes up for it with charm. Be nice to him, okay?
Symbol graces only the hottest. of the hot items in my shop. Oh boy. Need that air dodge. Yep. What is this? Accessory? Huh. Oh, that's kind of nice, I guess. Might as well get one of these, right? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I want this. Something that does automatic audit or retaliation. Oh, it's 100,000, not 10. Never mind. Yeah, okay. That's gonna take a while. Bye-bye. Oh, he actually goes to hell when he teleports out. That's what he meant. Understood. Oh man, they're gonna make me hit both shoulders, aren't they? They're gonna make me do it. Poses. Yeah, Miranda, this game's really something special. Oh, that's what we're doing. Ah. Got it. Oh, see ya, 420 Santa. Off to a glass-blowing shindig. Sounds fun. Hope you have a good time. Ooh. It's not a pure platinum, but you like gold. I missed a lot of side stuff. Humbling.
gentlemen, it's what you've been waiting for. Angel attack! Ready, fire!
Oh, really gave it away at the end there.
Round over.
Are you shooting for pure platinum on the majority of missions? No, I'm just playing through the game. It's fun to imagine, but I don't have unrealistic expectations, I guess. Hack power might be useful. Oh, wait. Your platinum run is super challenging. God, I can imagine. I can only imagine. Yeah, I remember, like, if you burned a couple of items, I remember Bayonetta 1 wasn't super rough to get through. Huh. Told about a pet shop for a job. Seemed very strict. Browsed around, the employees had walkie-talkies and all responded to management, yes ma'am, who was very demanding. Cinderella vacuumed the second floor. You have a customer at the front. Feed the geckos, sweep the front, do this, do that. Yeah. I guess some people respond well in that environment, I guess. People like the fast pace. Always having a clear task. I got pure platinum on Route 666 when I first played this. I was proud of myself. That sounds like quite the accomplishment. I just finished it once and kind of moved on. So I don't know the depth of intensity that requires. Always got to make the biggest entrance.
Fancy bumping into you here. Out to find some answers about your past, are we?
You've quite the familiar face, and using the same powers. But you'll have to forgive me. Do we know each other?
Same powers? Don't make me laugh. Your little dip in that lake has left you a bit rusty.
I've been high and dry for 20 years now. The only rust on me is from the lack of any real challenge. Perhaps you're up for the task.
You've already disappointed me. This is a moment I've long desired. But you've forgotten your destiny and wasted the past 20 years.
You're right. I do seem to be having trouble remembering things of late. Would you be so kind as to take it from the top?
Two overseers, the eyes of the world.
All right, write all this down.
They are the power behind
Write it all down.
everything.
Get your journals and write this down.
John, as heir to the clan, the time has come for you to prove your right to fight under the Umbran name. You may select opponents of your choice.
Then allow me to face the outcast.
None. Healing Kiadagat. The child is of impure blood.
You writing this down?
It would be a violation of our tenets of faith.
Violation, faith.
It'll be the first time we faced each other.
Kiad?
I'm not writing it down because you guys are.
You face me in this hallowed arena.
Well, if I must. But I pray you've got a little something for me in return.
Will there be a quiz? Yeah, yes, absolutely, always. What do I do at the end of every stream? I give everyone a quiz. And if people fail, I ban them. I ban them from chat forever. We ridicule them, we strike their names from the records. Do you think we're playing around here? Do you think this is for fun? Do you think I'm streaming just because, oh, I just want to go on the internet and play video games? Oh, you think it's just that simple? You think that's all there is to it? I remember this part. This is so sick. Ooh. Eh. I'm not allowed to use witch time right now. Just before I have it or something. Am I just, or is my timing bad? It's doing the swash thing like that, yeah. You can only witch time Jane's weaves. Oh, okay. He's damn, man. I'm thinking I got the timing. I'll use an item. I don't know how to do that. Damn it. Well, I got worked. Main focus of Bayo's combat is to get weaves out. They're very powerful. So yeah, just hitting like combo finishers. Big Daddy Ravioli, thanks for the sub. Hey, forget about it. Been a minute. I don't know anything about Bayonetta, but this looks fun. Yeah, that's the name of the game. Well, the name of the game's literally Bayonetta, but game rocks. It's a lot of fun. Wonderful, wonderful, playful spirit. So let's see. I was hoping to see like a combo list. I feel like I would just want to memorize the combos that end with a weave attack and then do those. No. Monitor's getting all grabby.
Hello,
How's
soldier,
it going?
sir.
Thank you. Hello, Barney. Big Daddy Ravioli, thank you for the big cheer. Please have these. Been doing hella Twitch surveys. Well, damn, thank you very much. What is doing the surveys taught you? I appreciate the cheer though. That's awesome. All right, I can run on the wall. Tell me that Bezos is our Lord and Savior. I've learned I know nothing about ads. Interesting. Deer and decorations. You need to heal. Yes. We've done that already, huh? Oh boy. Sure didn't do that right. Punch, kick, punch is your bread and butter. Okay. Oh yeah, like that. I feel my bread has been buttered. Oh, dodge offset lets you continue your combo between dodges. Right, so you don't have to start over. Okay, I remember that now. I don't think I ever got to the point in the game where I was effectively using that. Super cool idea, though. I like the idea of weaving together combo strings in a more unbroken sequence. One that you can react to. Like, you don't have to restart your string, you just adapt it. And as long as you can think on the fly and hit the right buttons. I feel like Neo had some elements of that. It's basically required past, like, the 5th chapter. Oh, really? Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to learn. If you want decent medals? Oh, I don't know if I'll be getting decent medals, but we'll see. Within old Vigrid, many ancient stone structures have been preserved, being developed further as they are repaired, lending the town a peculiar sense of the historic. Modern architecture has also taken hold in Vigrid, starting with the central station. However, it is all to give form to the sacred institutions of the ancient sages. The architecture gives us a glimpse into the people's deep sense of respect of their past. This town of old and new still keeps within its bounds several strange things that modern man struggles to make heads or tails of. For instance, dark green barriers made of an as yet unknown metal seem to block certain alleyways. Their shape, comprised of many complex bricks, impedes one from proceeding down the ancient paths of the city as though they were a rejected visitor, even though it seems these paths saw everyday use in their distant past. I may claim this material is as yet unknown, but in reality I haven't a clue regarding its composition. It's harder and heavier than anything a human being is capable of moving, or so I have surmised from examining its chilly surface. Pushing one's ear against the wall, the sounds of the other side reverberate and echo within, resounding throughout the inner workings of the wall as if a glockenspiel was playing scales. I've never seen a metal like this, but many of the walls within the city are made from this material, and from the cliffs one can see an enormous monument constructed from the same mysterious matter. I wonder why these lost witches and sages scattered these walls around the city. You know, I want to say, it must be so bizarre. Oh my gosh, hold on a second. Look at that little exit icon. Ah, on the tab up there, a little Bayonetta running. Ah, that's adorable. Man, shoutouts to that exit icon. King Saren, you like the walk animation? Wonder why. Ah, aesthetic. Even a short examination of this wall shows there isn't a way through it. Perhaps if I were to unleash some temporal witch power on it, the situation would suddenly improve. I can't make that activate by itself. Excuse me. Ah, here we go. Surprised that worked. Can't help but point out we haven't been taunting. How do you taunt?
I've got a fever, and the only cure is more dead angels.
I think I found out.
You want to tell?
Okay, it's L.
I've got a fever, and the only cure is more dead angels. I've got a fever, and the only cure is more dead angels.
Oh. Cool. It actually does provoke enemies, so it has a purpose besides eye candy. Like if you want to like corral a bunch of enemies to get hit by one giant attack. Music is going for it. The music has been interestingly all over the place. Like I really like the kind of smooth jazzy stuff that plays. I feel like that really fits Bayonetta's character. Then it goes to kind of this like psychedelic battle track kind of stuff for the combat, which I feel like moves a bit away. But this stuff is really nice. It's kind of like spooky atmosphere music. Notes on the topic of magic. The word which usually conjures up images in our head of an old woman using strange magic. But peruse the history of Vigrid and you'll find vastly different picture of an incredibly brave woman who once inhabited the area. I'm talking about witches. They were known as the Umbra Witches. While these witches were said to have manipulated magic, there remains very little recorded history to back these claims. Yet they shared many powers with their opposing counterparts, the Lumen Sages, and from their records, we gather a better view of what magic entailed. As overseers of history, they possess the ability to literally see everything in an instant, also known as temporal control. This technique sharpened all of the five senses and pushed one's emotional energy to its very limits. It is a world where a falling drop of water can become a crown, and a hummingbird slowly and elegantly flaps its wings. I think I get it. The crown shape of a water, like bloop. Temporal control is not just simply being able to recognize this world, but also enables one to boost their physical abilities and move freely within that single moment. Temporal control requires a sound body and mind, a complete grasp of spirit energy. While quite similar, these witches and sages each practice this art differently, leading to different names for their respective techniques. Witch time and light speed. Witch time, it seems that the witches on this earth fell victim to our world's passage of time and vanished into the abyss of eternity. Ah. Like an on-purpose Assassin's Creed reference? Like this was contemporary to AC1. Also, this is the dweeb I was thinking of.
Do you believe in fate? Fate brought us here together, and it will never tear us apart.
Yeah, that emote. Zezanizzle, you've... That emote is everything I remember about this dweeby-ass character.
Fuck! Where'd that bugger go?
Sayonara. Fleur eau de parfum. Such a wonderful floral bouquet. With its subtle hints of rosemary. You know, in the language of flowers, rosemary equates to remembrance. Which doesn't quite equate to you, now does it? Bayonetta. Shit! Will you stop that?
That little bug on Enzo was a nice touch. Seeing you here, I suppose it wasn't the only one. You've certainly bloomed, haven't you, my little Cheshire puss?
I'm not your pet. The name is Luca. A name you better remember. Shit! Damn it! Wait! You can't just run away from me like that! I know what I saw that day!
How many flashbacks? Yeah, all I remember is that he's a turd and Bayonetta bullies him the whole game, and that's it. He's just a turd, and he like hangs out and he tries to help, and Bayonetta's like, "You're a turd," and he's like, "Whoa."
I know
She likes him though. Yeah, I mean, I think she likes playing with him.
Laugh at me for chasing fairy tales.
I mean, I think the cat is appropriate.
But I know they're real. I know the truth.
Merp, merp. Merp. Buns.
Smell. It's the same smell that clung to the air the day my father was murdered. Which means I'm right on your doorstep, Bayonetta.
I'll let you in on a little secret, Cheshire.
The name is Luke.
You need to hone your sense of smell, my dear.
There's no rosemary in the perfume. After all, rosemary is a demon repellent.
I feel like the slowed expected slowdown on this section. I mean, it feels like it's slowing down to me. Does it slow down more than this on a Switch? Nice. Oop. Ah. That's a shame. Right at the end, too. Oh, maybe not. Oh! Fumbled for the button. Damn. That sucks. Damn. Oh, PS4 can handle it.
Because you've got something to run from.
It didn't necessarily feel like the frame rate was dropping too much, but the game slowed down. That might be on... Maybe it's on purpose? This game seems like it's really trying to ease you into some of these combat mechanics, and that's kind of like the first... It seems like it's the first larger scale fight with multiple kinds of like enemy sizes. So they might actually... It might be slowed down on purpose. But I don't know. Can I ask the lore behind the Sonic rings? Sure, they're halos. Very important thing. It has it's concentrated divine energy, I think. I could actually look up the lore entry, but... Game is tied to frame rate, like a lot of Capcom and Platinum action games. Oh, interesting. Okay. So if the frame rate goes down, then it will slow down. Yeah, interesting. Given the power of the PC. Can I equip items? Can you only do... Oh, here we go. Oh, you have to use the bullets to, like, get them? Oh, no, you just hold them until the level's over. I don't think... Oh. Heal. I will heal if I get to a combat encounter. But if I heal before the end of the level, then I'll get a point penalty. And it's also possible that I can find a healing item by exploring. So it's not the most efficient to heal just yet. Oh, the PS3 version was no good? I don't know, I remember a lot of games just generally not performing well at that point. Frame rate, bizarrely, was just not it seemed like it just wasn't a concern. Games would routinely run at like 20 FPS. I don't know. They've installed classic telephones so as not to disrupt the ambiance of the area. That's nice. No cell phone zone? Gosh, could you imagine? I keep poking around because I feel like there have to be secrets. There have to be secrets, right? I don't think there's a map. Oh. The opening and closing of the gate is synced with the streetcars. Oh, you put in cheat codes at the telephones. That's interesting. Oh yeah, it's running kind of weird. Uh-oh. Just completely murdered. Okay, I might have to use that healing item. See the news about Matt Bragg. Somebody in chat brought it up, yeah. Am I just gonna be dead as soon as that? All right, Bayonetta. All right. Okay then. We've all had our fun. Yeah, face cam zoom. Yeah. Just bounced off my head, man. Shit. Oh, that's what we're looking for. Okay. We're looking for the double jump. Okay, mash dodge. Mash the shit out of dodge. What? Oh, that's not dodge. Darn it. No more heroes is messing with my head. Man, playing multiple action 3D action games at once is a nightmare. Oh, okay, so they attack you if you don't attack them after too long. This game has multiple cutscenes where you have to have your finger over the dodge button as soon as it ends. Man, I love it. That's some very aggressive video game energy. I am all about it. I'm tired of games that try to coddle the player. Every game does that. Nah, be rough with me. It's fine. Be playful. Most gamers can't handle that shit. How dare they? What an insult to their paying customer! I demand nothing but the most fulfilling fantasies. Ooh, okay. So this you probably want to okay, that's a big guy then. Yeah. I gotta punch his jewel, right? There was a really good weave attack I did into the jewel that one time. I don't remember exactly what that combo was that I accidentally did. Oh, that stomp gets me every time. Nope. This is like a puzzle. I also wonder if this is something where you need like upgrades to do. Not the right button. Oi. He's got pierced nipples. God damn it. Always that grab. Always get me with that grab. Okay, well, I think I found one of the kicky combos. I think it's just 3 kicks in the air. I don't know if any amount of punches go to a weave attack in the air. Oh yeah, holding the attacks, that's right. Not if they're air attacks, though. I see what you mean, though. Well. Okay. Does it matter if you hit him in his back? Is that just there for effect? There are tons of weave sequences. The ability to hold each hit makes it easier to decide what to do next, as opposed to mashing away. Okay. Punch, kick, punch is your friend. Yeah, I'm trying to use it. Do you do more damage in which time? Aye. Ah. Well, I'm learning. Okay, I see now why dodge offset is important. Or what its intended mechanic is. Yeah, it's so you can thread your way to a weave attack even if you have to dodge through multiple attacks on the way there. Yeah, it's just, I guess, memorizing the flow of combos and knowing exactly where the big hits are in the tree. It would be nice if they were marked with whether or not they were weave attacks. Oh, some weave attacks get better with other weapons as well. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm realizing now you're not saying weeb attack. I mean, I basically am. I like to practice during loading screens. Well, it's loading really fast. Or is there like, does that open up a practice menu? Also, Arjun, thank you very much for the sub. Okay, so sometimes there are items under that stuff. I didn't know if that was just for combat. On the topic of Magic 2. Oh, it lets you keep practicing after it finishes loading. Gotcha! Cool, cool, cool. Alright, thank you. In the rigorous pursuit that are the magical arts, one method is said to have caused countless deaths during training, Witch Walk. To the Umbra Witches, it seems Witch Walk was truly indispensable. Taking their power from the moon, this band of witches were able to draw on the power-enriching qualities of high-level techniques. However, records state that Witch Walk was powered by a pact with a particularly powerful demon who would grant the power to break gravity's bonds, and not by the more common moonlit source. As no further records remain as to the nature of this technique, any more hard facts remain unknown. However, by looking at the traces left on the buildings around Vigrid, one can make some further assumptions. The traces are, in fact, footprints left on the surface of the wall. They blend into the city so well that you almost never catch a glimpse of them at first glance. In fact, those without knowledge of Witch Walk would probably never notice the footprints' presence. Amongst the dirt and scars of the surface, there are many buildings in Vigrid where footprints sporadically continue along their sides. This must be proof, or this must be none other than proof, that these magic practitioners were able to literally walk on walls. Many of these buildings where the witches have left their mark are truly strange. There are doors in unbelievably high locations, or the building may lack a path to its entrance entirely. Rejecting all intruders and living a life of solitude, Witch Walk was not just a training technique for the Umbra Witches, it was a shield that protected their way of life. So deep. Yes, yes, yes. Every last possibility considered. The world completely realized from head to toe. Alright, that didn't do anything. You're a big fella. Yeah, this is an odd amount of slowdown. This is probably not good, right? Maybe I need to, like, tweak the emulator or something. I mean, it's making it easier to play because it's actually just slowing the game down when there's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, this is not normal, right? Oh, grabbed out of the air. Hey, what's up, Lootbox? Good to see you. Satisfying. Quasi-Unit Fantasia, a golden LP featuring the crystallized voices of angels. Some sort of silhouette is drawn upon the surface. A silhouette of a fine katana. Man, this game rocks. Best weapon incoming? Yeah. Hey, yokai. Good evening. Oh. Oh. Oops. Witches were ones of talent. That is my impression after years of exhaustive research into the Umbra. The word witches triggers within us all prejudices towards the paranormal or the supernatural. Oops. However, in this ancient city of Vigrid, the magical arts were a systematic form of scholarship. Of course, what I have learned about witches will be labeled as fraud by the world at large or undoubtedly dismissed as nonsense. I will begin these notes with items I have confirmed to be absolute facts in regards to witches. Due to their lack of contact with the outside world, we often feel that witches were a strictly hereditary order. However, this was not always the case. When to become a witch, one must first and foremost possess incredible spirit energy. Those with the power could become witches despite being of low birth, and those without power would be forced into secular life, regardless of any blood ties to a witch clan. Naturally, children born within a clan were often quick to grasp the concept of magic due to the environment around them, allowing their innate abilities to bloom at a much earlier age. Coming to grips with this concept must have inspired one to further hone their spirit energy. These children were also able to participate in extensive drills with other witches, and only those who had shown great promise and achievement were able to take their witchly vows prior to passage into womanhood. The exact nature of spirit energy remains unclear, although recognizing its existence within oneself and refining this talent further was the one true path to produce a witch of great ability. Aha! We now know about the path of the witch. You have to be Yas and slay. Ah, here we go. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Huh.
Huh.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Huh.
The launch. Okay.
Yeah. Huh.
Okay, that's probably like the biggest hitting combo, right? My personal favorite string is PPKKK. Yeah, because it's got 2 weave attacks and it's just 5 hits. Yeah, that seems like if you've got like a stun, or you know that you have like a free punish window. Okay. And then launching. I don't know anything about air yet. Okay. That ends in 1. That's a little more reliable, though. Okay, that one does too. Same thing. There's pause combos too. Yeah. That might be is that the fastest weave attack? Maybe that one? Those two? Okay. Interesting.
Another LP? Working me to the bone. But no need to pity me. I was bored anyways. Let me go whip some things into shape for you.
I don't want to BS, but there are abilities that act as instant weaves. Oh, okay. Like accessories you can buy? Or just upgrades? I'll see. I'll get there. A bit worried about performance. Maybe that's something I can mess around.
But the workmanship.
I doubt OpenGL is going to... Ooh. I doubt OpenGL is going to hit harder than Vulcan. Or do I just get it? Afterburner kick, yeah. The stinger, you gotta get it right. Oh, Red Hot Kick? That's a Wonderful 101 reference, right? Oh yeah, Beautiful Joe, my bad. Oops. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. Some of them can be either slot. Some of them have... The sword has to be the first one? Alright. It's already slowing down. Hold on a second. Yeah, what the heck is this? That frame rate is 20? Okay, hold on a second. That's not good. Let me, when does the game save whenever you enter here? I have the PC version. Kurtarak.
Take care of my babies, will you? Some people
I think it's actually installed right now.
45s, but to me, these are the real works of art.
I didn't see an autosave or anything. Ooh. Hello, Tilting Gamer. Could be entirely coincidental. Seems we're 3 for 3 on frame rate issues tonight. I suppose you're right. Yeah. Then again, I'm tempting fate in every possible way in all of these situations. Maybe not all of them. Why'd you decide to emulate it? Ah, for the challenge. Just to see if I could. Also because I wanted to play Bayonetta 2, and I was curious if I could get a better performing version of that game. Ah, Moon Pearl. Contains the source of a witch's magical power, the power of the moon. Obtaining this increases the limit of your magical power. Oh la la. Hey, what's up, Stobbs? Ooh. Oh. Right. Right. Yeah, Bayonetta is literally a magical girl. Pretty cool. Her transformation sequence is extremely referential at the beginning. Gonna try the Dark-type playtest? I already did. Yeah, haven't had some performance headaches with that, but... that's okay. Confident that'll get ironed out. Yeah, I am playing this at double resolution, so that could lead to some chugging in some spots. And you know, I've done no tweaking about no performance tweaking. Yeah, the bloom. Look at the bloom. Ah, this is how video games ought to look. Nothing but shine. Every surface wrapped in cotton. Your eyes, they're being blinded by the sheer brilliance of it. The beauty. The next generation graphical splendor. What do I think of it? Oh, of Darktide? I really, really liked what I played of it. I had a really good time. The performance issues are a tad regrettable. I think that kind of prevented me from really getting into like a really good groove and really like feeling it.
Who's there?
But I still felt it quite a bit. I thought the combat was fun. The enemy design was pretty fun. The music was out of this world. I would play more of that, for sure.
You've played enough hide and seek, my scurrying little friend. Just a child? What are you doing running around Vigrid? You're certainly not dressed in your Sunday best.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words,
what even looks like an attack? What the? He's just slapping around. Oh, what? Oh, I needed to hit it twice. Uh-oh. I tried to use my my healing item, but it just didn't go. When does the game save? It's only between chapters, right? Oh wait, no, it said saving. I don't know if I can trust it though. I don't know if my window got smaller. It may have actually. So sick. It's the best camera pull out ever. Oh man. Did I miss it? Am I dead? I'm dead. Ah. Son of a bitch. I hit it. Hit it. Hit the button. There it is. Alright. What? I guess you just hit it. Like, I hate indicators that make it look like it's timed. Do you just hit it as soon as you can? I'm guessing that's what it is. Shadow remains cast. Alright. I got a bonus. Yay. I love getting video game bonuses. That's what I love. All right. Ding. Damn. I missed a lot of shit. Aw, Stone Award. The Boner Award. Wah wah. Slide trombone of statues. Ah yeah, Crowbar. Stream is not technically sponsored by No More Heroes. But I didn't use the right link yesterday, and also No More Heroes 3 rules, so if you feel like buying No More Heroes 3, that'd be rad. If you feel like clicking on that link to make me look good, that'd be rad too. But you don't have to. It's all Friday. You know, it's all good Friday energy. Oh, ah. Bro, come on. Come on, I hit that. I know I did. Hey, Saracen. Bro, come on. Come on, bro. Be real with me. Thanks, Yokai. Gotta find more than bullets. Man, so cute. Okay, I'm gonna drop a save for real. Okay, now for the reason I'm doing this. Gotta get those sweet, tight graphics. But I don't know, like... I don't think any of this stuff I can really help. Like, I can knock the resolution down. Kind of it. I can set the accuracy to normal. Use pessimistic buffer and cost performance. Who needs that? I can probably maybe asynchronous shader building might actually be the thing. If it can build all those the shaders early and I don't get any like gameplay hitches because of it. There. One more save just for safety's sake. Always got to do one more. It's not gonna hurt anything just to have a little extra. Just one little extra save. Just freshen it up a little bit. Knock the dust off. I don't know what lowering accuracy means. Paranoid. CPU normal. Oh. Okay. I could also try Vulkan or OpenGL. See what happens. That's right, Saracen. I'm hacking. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! Something tells me I don't think OpenGL is going to run more efficiently, but Vulkan sits. I don't know if this association is fair or not, but it feels like Vulkan is more of an AMD. I guess my processor is AMD.
In your
Bayonetta.
I don't know about that. It's kind of hard to tell, really. That's a really fun little interface, though. Just click.
Bayonetta.
Huh. Lots of pauses.
No matter how much you ask, I'm not putting a chainsaw on your arm. So what do you want?
Mad World references? Love it. Awesome. The vanquish attack. Yeah, I know you can try moves out. I don't need that. It's for cowards. It's for non-committal cowards. I'm all in. I'm all in right from the start. FPS? Is it supposed to be 30 in cutscenes, maybe?
If I was your child, I'd be an awfully ugly witch, wouldn't I? Yours is a face only a mother could love.
Oh, man.
One I could never forget.
You're burning him up.
If only I could remember where from.
If Bayonetta insulted my looks, I would cry and cry and cry.
No quarrel. You're in no position to decide that. See, my infernal partners love my ability to eliminate your kind. I figure your sacrifice would shut them up for a while.
Yeah, what I heard is all Bayonetta's game cutscenes run at 30. That's usually how it is. Cutscenes are like closer on character models and stuff. Usually you have like different assets for cutscenes. Higher quality ones. And people are used to seeing non-interactive video at 30 or 24 FPS. So then yeah, then it clicks over into 60. Beautiful. Hold on. Yeah, now it's like 20. That's not good, right? I don't know. Maybe the scale just can't go. All right, let's hold on. Let's figure this out. Too much high-res flame? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Yokai, you got an ad, but it looks to me like your sub may have fallen off.
Bayonetta.
Hey, I keep flipping into the fire. Still like 20 FPS. So wait a minute. Yeah, maybe this is just as good as it gets? Or is the game, like, is it reading this time dilation in the game as lower FPS? got me all curious now. FPS conscious? It's more like gameplay conscious. Honestly, if like the FPS were between 30 and 60, I wouldn't mind. It's really that the game time scales with the FPS, so it's actually changing the gameplay. But that's okay. I think what I'm gonna do is replay this on Switch. Just play it on Switch. Figuring out the simulation stuff was more academic, and it's pretty cool that I did. Now I'm curious because I feel hold on a second. There's no way that like it's maxing out my PC. No, it's like barely touching anything. It's like 10% CPU. Doesn't look like user runs Bayonetta very well. That's okay. No problem. Like I said, it was for the academics. Let's see here. I've been playing this for like 3 hours. The good news is that a significant portion of that was just learning the game, so I'm not convinced it'll take that long to play back to this point on another save. So yeah, I'm gonna play through Bayonetta 1 and 2 very soon. But I'm gonna switch now. I'm gonna wrap up the day of gaming, the big Friday of gaming, with more No More Heroes 3. Technically not sponsored, but also technically kind of sponsored. I don't know. I accidentally used the wrong code last time I played No More Heroes 3, so I'm going to do it again with the right code this time. If you guys feel like clicking on it and checking out the game, please do. And then, yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll play through Bayonetta 3 on my Switch proper back to this point, and then pick up the stream from there. And then I'll be on, reliable hardware. Any slowdowns will just be the default performance. Should I get Taco Bell? Yes. Yes, you should. All right, I'll be right back with No More Heroes 3 coming soon.